YouTube, Chili Willie Lopez, back again. Here to talk to y'all today about something very close to me, very near and dear to my heart and mind. The state of historically black colleges and universities in America. Well, mostly in the Southeast America and the East Coast. You got a couple in the Midwest, but they're mostly in the South. Okay. Hold on one second, because I'm sick of this. I've been wanting to say this for a minute, because it's a lot of shit going on with these schools and universities now, and they've come a long way. It used to be something we could be proud of. Proud to call that our alma mater. Fucking, But I mean, seriously, are most of the students at these schools taking education seriously? No. College is an opportunity to get the fuck out of the house, to get the fuck out of the hood, to change your scenery, and to not have no type of, major responsibility, not to have any type of major accountability. You just want to go there and wild out, experiment, and all type of shit like that, which is cool. It's your money. When you graduate, you get your receipt. Your degree, whatever. But really, let's talk about what's really going on with the HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't talk about it unless I done went to a couple of them. You know what I mean? I got family that been going to black colleges for a long time. What I saw at black college, I'm gonna just say black college. I'm not gonna name my school. I'm not gonna promote them like that. I'm gonna just say at black college. What did I see at black college? At small black college in the South? I saw people, young people, confused. It reminded me a lot of high school, except for instead of having a locker, you have a dorm room that you share with somebody. When you get a little bit more money, then you move off campus as soon as possible. Yeah, so that's basically what I saw. I saw young girls, your sisters, your cousins. I saw them getting turned out. I mean, turned out by women, by men. I seen girls, innocent girls that the pride of their families get trains ran on for 4 years, 4, 5, 6 years. Then go back to their hometown and get a job teaching elementary school, high school, whatever. Clean up their image a little bit. I saw motherfuckers on drugs, on pills, on meth. I saw motherfuckers, damn near kill theyself. I saw motherfuckers steal. I've even seen people kill. Yeah, locals. I saw locals kill a college student. You know what I'm saying? Because most of these black colleges are, of course, in black neighborhoods in the South. They're in poor black neighborhoods. Motherfuckers living, they living back in the old day and age. You know what I'm saying? Little small town, Chitlin, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there is real. So I saw that. I saw people catch shit, STDs, gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV. I saw people get fat. I saw motherfuckers come to school in shape and left, fat and sweating easily. I also saw people get educated. I saw nerds turn into, I saw complete fucking Urkels. turn into, you know, just cool ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I saw nerds, you know, they went from having a nerd card to having a player card, straight up. I saw all of that. It was a whole, it was like the show said, a different world. It was a different world in that motherfucker. You had your in crowd. You know, you had the people that you avoided. You know, you had people you didn't want to associate with. There's all kind of shit going on at the black HBCU. And then you got the education part, which is really the smallest part of college life. You know, it's supposed to be the reason that we're there. But, shit, that's so far off in people's minds, it is not even funny. Would I send my kid to a HBCU? Yeah, I wouldn't send my kid anywhere. Wherever they want to go, that's where they're going to go. You know, I don't believe in forcing your kids to do anything, to play a sport, to do this or do that. You influence and you try to guide, but you don't make them do anything. A lot of them girls, you know, were made to stay in the house in high school, and when they got away and got their first taste of black college life, you know, they wild completely out. Seen women have babies, turn stripper, turn prostitute while still going to school. I saw it all. It's all going on right now as I speak. Yes, right now as I speak. Any given college, any HBCU you go to, you can drive there right now as I speak. And all of this shit will be going on campus. Every black college puts out that myth, oh, this particular town got the highest AIDS rate. This school got a high AIDS rate. We're in a high AIDS rate area. You know, most of the time that's bullshit. Okay? That's, you know, they're trying to control, you know, it's population control a little bit. You know, they're trying to control things. They don't want people just, they don't want that many girls getting pregnant. But shit, I don't think that AIDS talk is really working anymore. Fraternities, sororities, they have a superiority complex on college campuses, you know, well, some of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, but that's who, you know, that's who basically has, you know, high popularity. They have a little bit of power on the college campus, so that's kind of cool if that's your thing. I've seen fraternities and sororities bring out the best and the worst in people. Some people it brings out their best. Some people it will just expose the devil that's within them. I've seen young girls straight out of high school come into college campus and see, you know, you see a nigga stepping and or playing sports and this and that, and they you know, they don't know how to handle it. So they'll fuck him and anybody else he tells them to fuck. I've seen that happen. If I've seen it hundreds of times, I've seen it thousands of times. That goes on all the time. Your first 2 years in a HBCU, you spend, you know, basically searching, exploring, playing. You know, you do your schoolwork. But then after that sophomore year, that's where they separate really the students who are for real and the students that were just on like a mini vacation before they had to really kick into life. You know, the longer you in school, the longer you put that real world on hold. So once you get past that second year, or you know, if you're still a freshman, I mean your third year, once you become junior status, then you know, now you can actually see the end of the tunnel a little bit. But post your comments. I'm not gonna be able to finish this video because I gotta go get the phone. It's business. But this is Chili Willie Lopez. HBCUs. Peace. I holla.